Good evening. Today is Thursday, 20th of January, and there was no dividends today. So I probably jinxed it by talking about how well the last 3 days went. But just the leaderboards for today, and I also created a pie called the Crypt that I'm going to leave AMC and GameStop in. Ooh. I'm going to leave them in there for a while. It could be a while before they recover. Like, nobody knows. They may never recover. Ever. But, you buy the ticket, you take the ride. And at least I was lucky in that I only put a chunk of my money into each one. If I had went all in, then this number up here would be much, much smaller than it is. So what will happen is over the years, even if they never ever recover, if we got completely played over the last while, which, is always a possibility, at least then, because there's 1,000 in each one, then I could be lucky enough in that as the years go on, I can put a bit of money aside and then throw in another bit to each one, wait for a little jump in either stock and then pull out for not so bad of a loss, but we'll see. But I won't be selling for 60% down. God no. I'll hold it to zero, or I'll hold it until it's in profit. But I also deposited €50. So I have €52 that I can invest. And I think the best thing to do, I cancelled all of these orders. I think the best thing to do would be go down through the list of all the worst ones. Where are we? Yes. So obviously these two are the worst, but from here I already have an order for Zegona Communications. That's pending. These seem to be very illiquid. Zegona Communications. If I put an order in, it could take 3 weeks to go in. So what I'll do is €2 down through all of them, and then whenever I come across a monthly pair, I'm going to put probably a £5 in, and just to kind of balance the pie out a bit. You have to take advantage of the dips. So it could take a little while, but I'll cut the video and jump to when it's all done. And what will happen is, because I've put AMC and GameStop in the crypt, the only stocks that will appear here are ones that have pending orders. So the ones that I can keep an eye on. So I'm nearly finished going through them, but I'm just thinking that it might actually be nice to see some of these dips. Might desensitize you a bit to buying the dip if you're new to the stock market. It's always going to be dips. And now what I'm doing, I have no idea if it's going to work, so I wouldn't recommend that anybody follows it. But we'll see. And at least it allows me peaceful sleep at night, because I don't have to really concentrate on what any individual one is doing, because I'm not exposed to too much risk. Loads of dips. And I don't know if I'll be able to buy this one because it's been acquired, but we'll see. Try it. Ah, yeah. Well, you can wait, and you'll probably be absorbed by some other company. And we'll end up getting sometimes it's cash dividend, but 9 times out of 10 it's stock of whatever company has absorbed them or acquired them. But we'll see. This is another one coming up now, Swedish match. There's some kind of regulation that's been put in. It says the act on it, but it's basically saying that you can't, all trading has been delayed, or not delayed, don't know what the word would be, halted, I suppose. Trading has been limited to close only due to amendments to the Exchange Act Rule 15C2-11. But give it a while. A lot of dips. Oh, money's running low. Let me see what's left. I got €9 left, so I'll look for a monthly pair. Yeah, Gold Resource. Looking strong. I'll get the rest of the 9. Nice 5 shares. So at least because the market's closed, that won't affect the leaderboards for today. So going from the worst of the worst, Zegona Communications is number 1 at the bottom, 19% down. Cheesecake Factory is number 2, about the same. 3 is Senstar Technologies. 4 is Colruyt. 5 is Koninklijke Philips. 6 is Alliance Data Systems. 7 is Newtek Business Services. 8 is Bioventix. 9 is Varta. 10 is 888 Holdings. 11 is Rowe Price. 12 is Orchid Island Capital. 13 is Electricite de France. 14 is Ishare's Global Clean Energy. And 15 from the bottom is Yamaha, and it's 13.5% down. And the top, Devon Energy, still number 1, 85% up. Preferred Apartment Communities is number 2. 3 is Vermilion Energy. 4 is Yankuang Energy Group. 5 is Navios Maritime Partners. 6 is Suncor Energy. 7, Koninklijke Philips. 8 is Telecom Plus. 9 is Loyalty Ventures. 10 is Pfizer. 11 is Hapag-Lloyd. 12 is Royal Dutch Shell. 13 is Bank of Ireland. 14 is Aereo Bank. And 15 from the top, 36% up, is Aegon. So that was all for today. Pretty quiet. But I hope that the limited amount of information was still useful.